So Beyonce has been caught crying throughout the whole Cowboy Carter tour, and that leads me to believe, was Sloan Bella right? Let's get into it. Hi guys, my name is Asanda Kati and welcome to my YouTube channel where I give you my take and opinion on trending topics happening globally. Today I'm going to be talking about the Queen Bee, Beyonce, my favorite artist of all time, honey, and a prediction that was made about her and her family. So Sloan Bella is a worldwide known psychic that has predicted so many things that have come to pass, like the Diddy trial. She predicted everything and hit the nail on the coffin. Is that right? Is that a right like analogy? She hit the nail on the coffin. I don't know, but basically her predictions were so spot on that everything she said would happen in Diddy's life happened on record timing and happened exactly how she said it would happen. So Sloan Bella has been known to predict about celebrities every other day. Basically, her channel on YouTube is literally about her celebrity predictions and what happens beyond the veil when it comes to our beloved celebrities. And sometime earlier this year, she started predicting about the Carters. And she spoke, no, sorry, sometime later last year, she started predicting about the Carters and spoke about the fact that they're involved in high level witchcraft, in the fact that Beyonce and JayZ will move to another country within the next 3 years. She predicted that JayZ will be involved in a sexual scandal that involves human trafficking sometime in November. That it didn't happen exactly how she put it, but in December, early December, JayZ was accused of allegedly raping a 13-year-old by the anonymous name of John Doe, allegedly, right? So the rumors are obviously JayZ still has power, right? Sloan Bella said JayZ still very much has power in really high places. So obviously he's not going to go down without a fight. And she predicted a lot of things. So since the Cowboy Carter tour started, Beyonce has been crying, has been noticeably crying, and Sloan Bella basically spoke about the fact that they are now basically their power, they're being knocked down. The knockdown or the takedown has begun. Basically saying that Beyonce is losing her power and losing her celebrity in the global space. And the Cowboy Carter ticket sales, when they started, they were visibly low. Like nobody was buying the tickets, right? And Mama Tina, through her book The Matriarch, she basically had to start going on tours. And while going on tours, basically selling her book, she would often talk about Beyonce, which ultimately helped push ticket sales up. But ordinarily so, without any marketing assistance, the Cowboy Carter tour would have allegedly been a flop because ticket sales were taking much longer than usual. Sloan Bella also spoke about the fact that the Carters will be approaching the world differently. They'll be approaching the world differently, and they won't be coming like how they're used to coming across. They will now come across in another way to basically get public favor. And we have seen that Beyonce is now doing more not interviews, but like one-on-one attendances. She was signing her when she released Cowboy Carter. She went to a signing, like she went to sign people's records. She was now that mysteriosity, that queen status. It was as if she was being knocked down from her throne to literally come down to the people and basically low-key beg them for giving her the support and the business that they regularly give her without her doing so much marketing, right? And we've seen her basically, the Cowboy basically going to a whole nother genre, just prove that Sloan Bella was right, because she said that Beyonce will basically approach them in a completely different way, like in a completely different way. She'll approach the public in a completely different way, because now she is losing her celebrity. She's losing her star power. So she needs to approach the public in another way. She released Sacred, which is another way. She released her whiskey brand. We have seen Beyonce this year work her butt off more than she ever has in the past, and it's ironic because now she should be sitting down. She should be taking a retirement, but she's doing the complete opposite. She's putting in more work. She's putting more work in her businesses. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that she's preparing for really hard times and she's trying to stack as much coin as possible because she's doing. Let me tell you, she's doing a hair care brand, honey. She's doing like a whiskey brand. She's partnering up with more businesses than she ever had. She is out here working her ass off and she should be retiring. She is she just bought, well, allegedly she bought a $200 million mansion, the most expensive mansion in USA, and her and her husband bought that place. I feel like it's in Malibu, and that's another investment because they're not really living in it. And Sloan Bella predicted that the Carters would move within the next 2 years. Rumors and speculations are going around that the Carters are literally going to be moving from USA to Paris. Paris is going to be their residency officially before the end of the year. That is what's speculated because, and when there's smoke, there's fire. That's what's speculated because Beyonce has spoken so much about the fact that she loves Paris, and so many of her peers, Ellen DeGeneres, Victoria Beckham, it's being alleged that she's been looking at places in the same vicinity with those celebrities, right? So within the most celebrity-filled place in Paris, in the UK, they have been looking for places to live with JayZ. So it's alleged that they will be moving before the end of this year, which is another Sloan Bella prediction. So for me, it says to me that there really is trouble in paradise. Something is happening in the Carter household that's so big that Beyonce is feeling it, honey, because she's crying more than she ever has in this tour. And as far as I know, her and JayZ are good, honey. Her and JayZ are good. He's always there supporting her, but uyabona ukuthi kukhona into engekho right ngoba she's been crying, and it's giving I'm losing everything and I'm losing my mind. The empire that I built now is slowly crumbling and there's nothing I can do about it, allegedly. And Sloan Bella did say that these people are being used by these entities, and they thought that they were in control of these entities, but now they're finally realizing that these entities are in control of them and they are losing their power. All of the sacrifices they made are basically like going to ish. It's going to ish. And so it's giving Sloan Bella was right, and Beyonce is feeling it. Either way, man, Beyonce is such a phenomenal performer. I always say this, always say Beyonce is a good actor, she's a great singer, and she is the best performer, right? She is the best performer. So she's a triple threat, honey. So I know that even if she's not working, she will have money. Even the lyric on one of her tracks in the album that she had with JayZ, Everything Is Love, one of the lyrics were like, even my great granddaughters are rich. That's how much, like, she's a billionaire. So being a billionaire is no child's play. It's like generations of money. So she's stacking up her coin, she's making those expensive investments so that when Ivy Park Entertainment goes belly up, she has her wealth. She has her wealth in investments, locked up in investments. And they say within the next 12 years, nobody will know who Beyonce and JayZ are. And I feel like obviously they'll be old by then, but it's like, honey, the takedown has begun, and it's showing in her face, it's showing in her body, and I feel bad for my queen, honey. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section. If you want more of my views, please do press the subscribe button, because I will be back, I will be center, and I will be reporting. Goodbye.